So 2 down. Wyatt Langford will hit next.
The left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Swings here and blasts one left field. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
The batter, number 5.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So a man at first. Next up for the A's, Twinkletoes Zickafoose.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Batting up, the designated hitter, Matt Muncy.
Singy, he made a tough play after a long run to get to that baseball. I have a feeling you want to see it again with StatCast.
Absolutely, and what was so key was that first step, Boog. It was a good one, and it's got to be. And if you're going to be able to cover 125 feet to run that ball down, and you know, not a lot of outfielders in this league are able to make that play or even make it near consistently.
Burger.
That's ripped into the outfield. And it one-hops the wall. Nimmo rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 2-0.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Runners on the corners, no outs.
The left fielder, Twinkletoes Zickafoose.
Oh, he can't hang on. Still slings it to second. Over to Seager. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third.
Well, it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there, and the hitter knows that she's going to hustle all the way up the first baseline to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
1 down. Max Muncy up next for the A's. And a 2-1 on the way. Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball. And it gets by him. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding. And how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Big at bat for Brent Rooker now.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. In the dirt. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. High fly ball, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay. She's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the A's.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. 2 on, 2 outs. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
The left fielder, Twinkletoes Zickafoose.
Smoked into left, base hit.
Pick it up.
And the tying run is on base.
Yeah, great job right there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now, Max Muncy.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
1-2 now. Runner on the go. Up the middle. The throw to first. Not a terrible result as the tying run advances to scoring position. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run in scoring position now. Brent Rooker digs in now. So the tying run is second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Runner around third. Fires it to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
2 outs. Runner on first. Here's the left fielder, Twinkletoes Zickafoose. This one ripped, but foul to the right. That one is absolutely belted. Boom goes the dynamite. She leaves the yard to right. Home run number 5 on the season, and they boost their lead. It's 6-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. She put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Zickafoose had a sensational showing in the win.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
the Athletic, number 50, Twinkletoes Zickafoose.
Zickafoose ready to go. Ninth inning, and the ball is in the closer's hands. This is why they get the big entrance music.
Well, pressure's on, but that's the job. You come in, lock it down, and head home with a W.
Right side. Kurtz takes it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly. Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Tap foul at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
And that's a strikeout looking. Down to the last out for the Mariners. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. So last chance for the Mariners. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball, right field. Rooker settles underneath it, and that'll do it. The A's hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Zickafoose pitched a clean inning for the save.
That was a really strong performance out of the bullpen, Boog. She came right after those hitters and just shut them down, and that helped her team get the win. Nice job.
Now pitching for the Athletic, number 50, Twinkletoes Zickafoose.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper.
Arozarena on the move.
No, that's it.
Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
That one's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, a good breaking ball like that can buckle the hitter, and by the time you realize it's going to be in the strike zone, it's too late to pull the trigger.
And a challenge from the mound in a big spot. And it was a strike. The call is overturned. So they still have both challenges. So the tying run at second. In there. Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile.
She competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the 9th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Comes up empty.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Up next for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
Swings and misses. 0-1. Ball 1 there.
No.
And a big swing and a miss.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
The Athletics trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Dominic.
So it's their last chance in this one. In now is the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. They're down to their final strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, still 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. And here's a slow roller. Geloff. Throw to first and ball game. And the A's take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Zickafoose registered a bunch of outs and didn't allow any runs.
She came out of the bullpen and went right to work, Boog. You could see the focus and concentration while she was pitching. She did her part to help the team get the W.
Zickafoose steps in now. She knows what's waiting for her, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You've got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. She rockets one to right. And the A's jump in front. It's 2-1.
First pitch swinging, and she got the fastball. She knew exactly what to do with it, too. She went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Josh Naylor.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
That one drilled left field, and in one hops the wall. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Mariners.
That was an impressive swing, and you don't need StatCast to prove it, but I do think we need to know just how hard that came off the bat, Chris.
Well, we see very few swings generate this kind of exit velo, Boog. I mean, 120 miles per hour. It's like a tennis serve or something. Just absurd and clearly extremely tough to handle defensively.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. 4-2 now.
Picks herself up an RBI. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure she could come in and score that run.
So up next, Tyler Soderstrom. The A's trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, right field. Canzone should have this one. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Athletics 4 and the Mariners 2. This is AL West action on MLB The Show.
Up next for
digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Twinkletoes Zickafoose. Her 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt she helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Pulls that one foul.
You know, these A's doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
The 0-2. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. So now back to the top of the order.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Third time through the order now. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Runner on the move. On the ground right side. And that one handled. The throw to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Up next for the A's, the right fielder, Brent.
One out.
Rooker.
Runner at second. Brent Rooker now at the plate.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not she can score on that base hit.
Slings to first in time.
Number 5, designated hitter, Jacob.
So now here's the DH, Jacob Wilson. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're the top half of the 6th. In the air to left center. And that'll do it. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. The A's on top in this one, 7-3. This is A's baseball on the show NorCal. So 2 down. Luis Arraez stands in.
Baseman, Luis Arraez.
The 1-2. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked.
For the A's,
Twinkletoes Zickafoose up next for the A's. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Up next for the A's, the first baseman, number 20.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Twinkletoes Zickafoose, the next to hit. She's already homered here in this one. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And the 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Fires it to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 12-3. And her hot hitting continues.
They kept her in the yard that time, but all she's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this player.
Back to the top of the order, Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. 2 on, 2 outs. And he drops it down the third baseline. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That one lifted to left. Raley on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Man at second here with 2 away. Cole Young digs in now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In the air, left field. Zickafoose on her way over. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Zickafoose had a great showing in the win. Collected 4 hits. 1 of them left the park.
Boog, I can't say enough about what she did for him in this one. She's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why she's a key contributor for him.
For the Athletics, number 50, Twinkletoes Zickafoose.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Zickafoose ready to work. 9th inning, slim lead, lights out time, Singy.
You've got one job. 3 outs, no drama.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Pitcher challenges. She thought it was a strike. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
In there, sets him down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for her on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. That one just misses.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously she's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as she lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You got to let it out and move on. Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if she can strike out the side.
Foul ball there. The Athletics trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
That's out.
Zickafoose will challenge that pitch, thinking it's a strike. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them. They're down to their final strike.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Zickafoose faced 3 hitters, fanned them all for the save.
That was a really strong performance out of the bullpen, Boog. She came right after those hitters and just shut them down, and that helped her team get the win. Nice job.
Welcome back. Last
Leading
series,
off
the
for the
pitching
A's,
was
the
not
left
good
fielder,
as we take a check of the
Twinkletoes
numbers.
Zickafoose.
Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. One pitch and one out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but she wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Luis Arise stands in.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Raley round second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Zickafoose stepping in. It's late, it's quiet, but there's a chance to make some noise with two gone.
Yeah, this is when rally hats get flipped, Boog. Let's see if she can twist this script.
Hammer, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And that knock bumps her hitting streak into double digits, Chris. She's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything she's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. Runner takes off, and ball four, two aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So up next, Nick Kurtz. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching A's baseball on the show NorCal. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Luke Raley. And a payoff pitch. Line drive. That's his second hit of the day. And it gets fire. Around second now as they still don't have it. Throw comes into third. In there safely.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Zickafoose stepping in. A base hit here could shift the 5. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
In the air to left center. Rodriguez on his way over. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out, Twinkletoes Zickafoose. Up next for the A's. 1 for 3. Out towards right center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take game 1 of the series on the road. Zickafoose extended the hitting streak in this one.
Not one to put on her personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Zickafoose.
Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. Nice grab. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Up next is Seattle, the third baseman, Brendan Jonathan.
Tap foul at the plate. Crawford on at first, nobody out. To the right side, Kurtz over to second. Low throw, and it gets by. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Up next is Seattle, the first baseman, number 12, Josh.
Here's Josh Naylor. Zickafoose. She's one of those pitchers who uses the cut fastball as her primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. Man at first, one away. Sets him down on strikes. Down to the last out for the Mariners. Naylor wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. That one missed.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
A little bit low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break a lot more.
Got him. That's the ball game.
Not a whole lot to nitpick in this performance, Boog. She came out of the bullpen ready to go, and she executed, and that helped them get the W.
for the Athletics, number 50, Twinkletoes Zickafoose.
We go to the ninth. Stepping in, Ryan Bliss. Bliss thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0. And a foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Fights it off, you'll see another.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. Like, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. This one in the air, center field. Butler on the move. Takes it in for the out. So they're down to their final out. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
Nope, that's low.
Zickafoose wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them. 2 down, nobody on.
Huh.
They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Zickafoose didn't allow any runs and got the save.
She showed some lockdown stuff out of the pen in this one, Boog. Her teammates see her pitching like that, and it just gives them a ton of confidence. Nice job to help deliver the win.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, we've got a Thursday matinee on the show. It's the Athletics taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down. Next up for the A's, Twinkletoes Zickafoose. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends her hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know she knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Here goes the runner. And down on strikes. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 2, the Rays nothing. You're watching A's baseball on the show NorCal. Taylor Walls, the next to hit. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Man at first, one away.
For the A's, the left fielder, Twinkletoes Zickafoose.
And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Big at bat for Brent Rooker now. Here's a 1-2. Runner on the move. In the dirt. And there's no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. Second and third, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. The throw to first. But the game is tied as the run comes in.
Up next for the A's, the first baseman, Nick.
Here's some real power at the plate. Nick Kurtz. Payoff pitch. Tap back to the mound. On to first. And that will end the inning. Jake Fraley getting ready to hit.
The right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Zickafoose digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. The second run scores. It's a 2-run double and they lead by 2. Well, she delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, she's so dialed in. I don't think she even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see players take in this situation.
1 out, runner at second. Brent Rooker now at the plate.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Runner at second. Ground ball up the middle. McNeil throws to first in time. Nick Kurtz will hit next.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, and that's a foul ball.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for her. She looks locked in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Two on, 1 out. That's to third. Over to McNeil. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 6, the Rays 4. Zickafoose had a sensational showing in the win. 4 hits and a pair of runs batted in.
Boog, I can't say enough about what she did for him in this one. She's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why she's a key contributor for them.
Now pitching for the A's, number 50, Twinkletoes Zickafoose.
So 2 down, and here is Hoskins. He's been a great free agent sign.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
Now 1 miss.
That's off the plate.
Play.
The Athletics trying to protect a 2-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging on the curveball, and that'll do it. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. 9th inning coming up. It's the A's 2 and the Guardians nothing. This is A's baseball on the show NorCal. Here in Cleveland, all set for the bottom of the 9th. George Valera digs in for the Guardians.
Valera.
This one in the air.
You got it. You got it.
One away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Ryan Rocchio.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh, and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
The right fielder.
Zickafoose set to go again, facing a standout rookie singing.
Rookie of the Year candidate or not, she's still got to hit it. This pitcher's not handing out welcome baskets by any means.
In the air, right field. Rooker on his way over. And that'll do it. The A's even this series up at a game apiece. Zickafoose earned a bit of a longer save than you usually see these days.
She came out of the bullpen and went right to work, Boog. You could see the focus and concentration while she was pitching. She did her part to help the team get the W.
For the A's, number 50, Twinkletoes Zickafoose.
We go to the ninth. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. That pitch just misses the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And that one fouled off. The Athletics trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Strike 2.
Ball up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Darno now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
The Angels down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Zickafoose didn't allow any runs and got the save.
She came out of the bullpen and went right to work, Boog. You could see the focus and concentration while she was pitching. She did her part to help the team get the W.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now batting, Mike Trout. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Angels 1. 1 gone, runner at first. Now it's going to be Twinkletoes Zickafoose. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And that one hops the wall. Muncy headed home. He'll score and they tie it. That extends her hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a player's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a player or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely her right now.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Boom goes the dynamite. Home run number 35 on the year. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. Here's a 1-2. Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Hard liner. Low, hustling after it. Stretches out and hauls it in. Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit. In the air, left field. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
The left fielder, Twinkletoes Zickafoose.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And they take a 3-run lead. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
In the dirt. Runner on second, 2 down. On the ground to the left.
Down.
The throw to first. And that is the third out of the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the A's 6. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Oswald Peraza now at the plate. Man at second. In the air to left center. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Boom, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Zickafoose steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
She knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and she squared it up nicely.
Runner takes off. Liner snagged at first. The A's strand 1, but they still lead it 7-3. Zickafoose was a big contributor for them in the win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.
For the Athletics, number 50, Twinkletoes Zickafoose.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. In the air to left center. Soderstrom on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next to the Astros, the first baseman, number 8, Walker.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total.
Swing and a ground ball. Kurtz takes it to the bag. Now only one out remaining.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder, Cam Smith.
There's a strike. To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Zickafoose didn't allow any runs and got the save.
She showed some lockdown stuff out of the pen in this one, Boog. Her teammates see her pitching like that, and it just gives them a ton of confidence. Nice job to help deliver the win.